Here at the Universal Grand Lodge annual session with past Universal Grand Matron Diane Basemore. Sister Basemore, you tell us who you are, and we see behind you the Universal Grand Lodge was organized in 1847.
I am the granddaughter of the founders, Reverend J.C. McKibben and his wife, Sister Emma L. McKibben, who worked alongside with him. Brother McKibben was a field director of Ancient York Masons, and his assignment was to travel across the country to build lodges. And Sister Emma traveled with him, and she established the Heroine of Jericho court back in that time. So when he formed the Universal Grand Lodge, he began this term in Michigan in, say, 1924. But he had traveled across the country prior to that. He was all over the country. And I used to in inspiring, follow his legacy or follow their traveling by their children. The first two were born in Alabama. The next one, I think, went to Atlanta, Georgia. My mother, who was his second daughter, she was born in Atlanta, Georgia. The youngest, Alfred, was born in Chicago. And Chicago was the last place they were before he was assigned to Michigan. And in Michigan, that's where the story really begins for this jurisdiction as it stands now. Brother McKibben, I call him the purest Mason. He didn't believe in buying and selling. He was a pure epitome of what we know as the integrity of Masonry. They started off in a house on Clinton Street. And as time went on, he and Sister McKibben traveled across the country, building and establishing grand lodges and grand courts. Brother McKibben was so loved by the brethren that they made a ruling that he would be Universal Grand Master till the day he died. And they put that, and they made it law. Mm-hmm. And he was Universal Grand Master until the day he died. Sister Emma became ill later on and was not able to travel with him. So her firstborn, Mildred McKibben Scott, began to travel with her father, establishing lodges and courts across the country. And they would leave their family every summer for 6 weeks and go and build. And they leave their family in the care of the brethren.
So we hear a lot of heritage here. What would be your one or two suggestions to a young sister looking to join the order?
That commitment, I would suggest that, number one, pray. Because certainly an organization may look lovely from the outside, but she would have to be ready to work. It would be necessary that her commitment be such that when things would get rough and tough and unusually hard, that commitment would overcome the frustrations that will come with belonging to an organization and dealing with the different personalities. So I first would suggest that she pray.
And how did the OAS part of the Universal Grand Body take hold or start?
In 1968, the brethren came together and decided that the Order of Eastern Star be adopted.
Okay.
And at that time, that Order of Eastern Star was established in 1968, and thus began that degree work.
Okay. And now you are past Universal Grand Matron.
yes.
Okay, how many years did you serve?
As past Universal Grand Matron of the Order of Eastern Star, I served, I said, about 16 years.
Okay.
But ours, again, it was a family heritage. So as a teenager, I wrote my aunt's reports.
Was your OES experience as a teenager, how would you say that contributed to your adulthood and life today?
The heart, the heart of charity, the heart of doing for others, the heart of taking care of the fellow man. The OES build that up within me. I didn't come in officially until I had been married, I think, 10 or 12 years. They didn't make me come in. My mom and auntie had to come in as teenagers.
Okay.
But my mother told me, do not make that commitment until you're ready. So at that time, when I came in, I was married and had children. When I came in, I knew the work,
Okay.
but I didn't officially join. And at that time, I decided, okay, it's time for you to carry on the
Excellent.
work that had been established.
So
by
this
our
is
family.
this has truly been a legacy,
A
become a legacy.
Yes,
Okay.
from birth, actually. When I was a little girl, they had a drill team, and I was a mascot of the drill team, and I think at the age of 8.
Okay.
So I and traveled with them. Traveled with them.
Now, here's something. How are you treated today as an elder or a seasoned sister? Because my pastor had once said, you take care of the young man, and the old, young man will take care of the old man. So I hear your the years and the time you've been affiliated. So how do you think that has helped you today? How are you treated? What are you as far as the younger sisters coming in and so forth?
I try to make myself available to the younger sisters. And they've always responded.
Okay.
They respond to me, or I've had that experience with love and affection. I don't try to ramrod anything on them. I listen to them, and then they listen to me.
Okay.
So I've been respected. I believe I've been respected in this organization.
So you see the old and the young bridged together,
Yes.
coming together? Excellent. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And to teach, and to advise, and sometimes they come with troubles and issues, and just to listen. I think that's my role now.
Any last words?
I wouldn't take anything for this life. I know as a young girl, I'd ask my mom, why are you bothering with this? Now I understand. It's part of my life. It's the heritage, and I do want to continue that journey. And I respect those, and I would ask them to try it, and I think they would be better people.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us this time. And we're going to do our dead level best to let the world see and hear you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very
so
much.
I feel honored
Okay, thank you.
that you asked me.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.